Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to mix marble with animal print and see how it goes. So first of all, I'm starting off with a base of Ivy, which is this beautiful, it's like a green colour with a really slight gold shimmer in it. It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to be using that and Tropical Teal, which is this colour here. I'm going to pop some on here and you'll see it then. So this is Tropical Teal. And then we've also got Aquarium. I don't do greeny nails very often, so I thought it was about time I probably got some done. So that's Aquarium. And then lastly, we've got Tiffany, which is, of course, the colour of Tiffany. Makes sense, I suppose. So I'm just going to pop that with those colours there. Make sure there's none left on my brush when I put it back in my bottle. And I'm just going to go in with my dotting tool and just speed through them. Next, I'm going to grab a brush. I'm going to use this one, which is the it's the Detailer, sorry, from Magpie. It's ruined, so that's why I'm using it. I'm going to place some base coat on this nail. This is going to be a full marble nail, and then the others are going to be slightly different. I'm going to have two full marbles and then two slightly different ones. So I'm going to go in now with these colours. So I'm just going to use my brush to swipe up through them, pick up all the colour, and then I'm going to twizzle it round and place it on the nail. And then just create like a swirl effect, and then it will start to move on its own because that's what the base coat will do. It will just give it like a blooming effect. I do want a little bit more of the lighter colour, so I'm just going to grab some of that, she says, with great difficulty for some reason. So I'm just going to pop some more of that through there, and then I'm going to swoop up some more colour and fill in any gaps that didn't get any last time. And then just swirl it through. It is really easy with this design to put too much gel on the nail. You need to make sure you don't do that, else it's not going to cure properly. So just be conscious of that. And then I'm just going to grab my detailer brush. So then anywhere that's got any like little air bubbles, I'm going to get rid of those before I put it in the lamp. And I'm also going to make sure that I'm happy with the marble itself. And if there is anywhere where I want it to be slightly different, I can just drag through with my detailer brush. I can add some colour if I need it and stuff like that. I'm lacking the lighter colour a little bit, so I'm just going to swirl that through. And then what I like to do if I do have too much on the nail, like I do with this one, is I will get my brush that I applied it with and just scrape it off the side walls, both sides, because that's where it's naturally going to flow to anyway. So as you can see, it's already starting to go back there. And then you can just use your brush to pull it down the sides to make sure it's all nice and covered again. It will just take off a lot of product and then it will just float back down there anyway. So once you're happy with the marble, you can then put it in the lamp, of course. So once I'm finished fiddling and getting rid of any bits that I'm not keen on or just tweaking any areas, I'm going to then pop it in the lamp. So that's what the marble looks like. It's not showing up very well on camera, which is very annoying. I'm just going to put some more of the lighter colour down here. Okay, and then once I've done that, I am going to put it in the lamp then because I'm messing a lot. So that's going straight in for a full cure. So we're going to pop that away out the way for a moment. And then the next nail is also going to have a base of Ivy, but we're going to be doing a partial like marble instead of the whole nail. So I'm just going to grab my base coat again. I am still going to put it over the whole nail, but this time I am going to just apply the marble to just one area. So on this one, we're just going to be having the marble down here. So I'm going to get my brush again. I'm just going to add a few more blobs of colour to my palette because I have mixed it a little bit too much. So I just want to make sure that it's not just one colour now and I actually have got a marble going on. So I'm just going to pull through that a little bit. And once I've done that, I'm going to get my brush again. And then we're going to scoop it up again, but this time I'm just applying it to the free edge area. So I'm going to start here and we're going to work down diagonally and just create a marble effect here, just on the edge. But it'll still marble because there's still base coat there. And then I'm going to use my detailer to bring it up the side so it's slightly higher. And also to create a neater line. The line isn't really an issue because I am going to be outlining it anyway, but I just want to get it stretched to where I want it to be. And then once I've done that and I'm happy again with how the marble is, we can then pop it in the lamp. I'm just going to create a bit more of a marble here instead of a line, because even when I've outlined it you will be able to see that area. So that's that. Wasn't focused any of that time. My camera hates the black of my palette. I need to start remembering to use a different one. Let's just get this hair off the end of my brush. I swear to God, little hairs will be the death of me. I'm just making sure I'm happy with it and everything is as I want it, and then as soon as it is, again, I can pop it straight in the lamp. Then the next nail is also going to be a full marble, and I've already done it just to save time. So this was another marble, did in the exact same way if you just saw me do the first one, so you didn't need to watch me do it again. So the next nail, obviously we're going to have 2 more because there'll be 5 altogether. The next nail is going to be the same as the one that I've just done, but it's going to be like the other side, so it'll be on the left free edge instead of the right. So I'm going to do that off camera as well, and then we'll do the 5th nail together because that one will be different to the other 4. So for the one that's going to be different to the others, we're basically going to be doing the marble at the top and bottom of the nail, but leaving a little gap in the middle where there isn't any. So this one's going to be the most difficult to control really, because we need to do the top and the bottom like really quick before they have time to blend together. So we're going to go straight in with my brush. I'm going to use my ombre brush this time because I can pick up a little bit less product with this one. So I'm going to pick up some product and I'm just going to place it at the top, and I'm just going to weave it across the top of the nail, just like that. And then I'm going to straight away move on to the next step of doing the bottom. I need to stop using my cotton pad to clean my brushes because I end up with lint everywhere. So I'm just getting going straight in with the gel and then just doing the same thing at the bottom of this nail. And then it'll start to obviously marble by itself. I'm just going to help it along and do what I want to do with it with this brush. So I'm just going to pick up some on my brush so it doesn't just smear the whole thing. And I want it to like sort of come down the side and then go up the side from the bottom one. So I'm just going to do that first to just naturally bring it down. And then I'm just going to create like a line as such so it's not like wiggly how I applied it. This top bit is doing exactly what I wanted it to do, so I'm not going to mess with that too much. And so is the bottom, to be fair. I've dropped quite lucky. I'm just going to bring those down and meet them in the middle. And then once I've done that, that can go in the lamp as well. So I'm going to pop that straight in the lamp before it has a chance to change and me not like it again. And then we can move on to the next step with all of them. Okay, so next we just need black, and then we're going to do a bit of animal print. So we're just going to do like a really simple, what's it called? Leopard print, that's the one. We're just doing a really simple leopard print, nothing too crazy, keep it nice and simple, because obviously we don't want anything too mad because of the design itself is obviously a nice marble. We don't want to take too much away from that. So I'm just literally creating some blobs with my dotting tool to do this leopard print. It's the joy of leopard print. It's one of the easiest designs you can do. So we're definitely taking advantage of how easy that is and using that. And then I'm just going to do another one here. And then I'm going to just pop a couple of dots in as well, either side of those, just to bring it all together a bit. So that's that one. I'm going to pop that one in. And then with this one, we're going to do that, but around this like little, I don't know what to call it, like this centre thing that we've made. We're just going to do the same thing, but just take it around there. So we're not hiding too much of the marble, but we're like sort of hiding where the marble meets like the inner, what's it called, colour. That's the one. I don't know what is wrong with me this week. I'd like to say it's just today, but it's not. It's the whole week. I just can't talk. I have no idea why, but you know, we go with it. It's fine. So I like to call like animal print like kidney beans. That's how I like imagine it. Like if I was going to draw a kidney bean, this is probably how I'd do it. Like just some little like shapes as such. Super, super easy. It would be easier with a smaller dotter, but I don't have one to hand. I can't be bothered to search through my drawers, basically, that is what that means. So I do have one right next to me in a drawer, but I can't be bothered to find it. I don't have long before my client comes, so I need to just get on with it this time. So once I've done that, I'm then just going to go in again with dots. Just in between, like we did on the last one, to tie it all together. Fill in some gaps. About there, one there, and then one here, just a little one, and then just one more there. And there we go. We're going to pop that in the lamp as well. So with the full coverage ones, I'm going to do them like differently. So I'm going to do this one down here and then the other one up there. So we're just going to create again some little kidney beans on this nail. We're going to do them bottom left on this one and then top right on the other. I don't want too many because obviously the main like part of this design for these two nails is the marble itself, so I don't want to hide that too much, so I'm just going to pop that many on there, and then again some dots to fill in any gaps. Super, super easy. And that's it for that one. I'm literally just going to do that corner, super simple. And then I'm going to do these two off camera because I'm going to do them the same. This one will just be up here and this one will be the same as the other one but the other way around. So this is all of them put together. I'm just going to top coat them off camera now and then we can see how they all turned out when they're put together. I wasn't really sure where I was going with this design when I first started, but I actually quite like how it turned out. We all know I'm not a huge fan of green, but they're quite cute actually, so I'm going with it. But yeah, let's just top coat them all and then I'll show you at the end. So here is the finished design. I really like how they turned out and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll be back really soon with another video. Bye!